What's up, everybody? Mebs from the future. I just want to apologize. I had a little bit of technical difficulties with the focus on this one. It does get better. I just want to be upfront with you. I have taken steps to address it. I do apologize. I hope you do enjoy the video, and we'll see you there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the... Welcome back to the yard. I gotta collect myself here. Yeah. That threw me for a loop. Alright, so we're back in the yard, the park. We're back here in Grounded 2. We got a couple of objectives we need to take care of today. We have to make sure that we get our sap collectors going, like, first and foremost. You saw there I repaired my Warhammer because it was about to break. We want to go and potentially get our hatchery up and going. I feel like that's going to give us the best bang for the buck. It's going to progress the story, and it's going to lead us into something that is going to help us drastically with speed, base building. Not that it matters to you, because I just put you on pause and come back and stuff's magically built. It's kind of like a genie in a bottle. You just got to rub them the right way. Anyways, oh Jesus! Oh, you're the little guy. You know, I never quite figured out what the difference was between... So you got, like, Orb Weaver, right? That's the big Mama Jamma. Then you got the Orb Weaver Junior. And then you got the Spiderling. Like, is that the Junior? Like, I'm confused. I don't understand. Okay. First and foremost, we need to make sure that we get an acorn. Don't have. Let's get the Orb Weaver stuff. That's going to give us our gear that I like, and the Fang is also going to help out with that. It's going to give us the complete set, the spider stringer, bow, and all that good stuff. I want to make sure that I get the acorn shell, and we will have to come back here to research the actual like top hat. I feel like I used all of the stuff for that in my spinners. So let's run up here real quick and see if we can't grab one real fast. Head back, research it, and then still be ready to rock and roll. I gotta go pick up my backpack still. I know you guys are probably... Oh, let's take care of this bad Mama Jamma. Come here. We're coming. Stop running away from me. I hear that. I hear that. Good night in heaven. And now he stops. We're gonna get you your ass. I'm winded. This dude's gonna come from like left field. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm sure that you're probably cursing at your screen last episode when I jumped down to get those 2 acorns and then totally missed the milk molar. The whole reason I went down there, I winded again. Oh. I gotta get a smash mutation. That thing needs to hurry up and come, because then that gives me more damage if they're stunned.
I wouldn't have made it this far without my lucky backpack.
These things are just whatever. Look for an acorn though. But while we're doing that, we can go get that milk molar that I definitely did not forget to get last time. I noticed it while I was editing. I mean, assuming that I forgot about it, I noticed it while I was editing, and I know it's over here by these 2 acorns. So it's just a win-win, right? It was strategically game planned for this moment. So y'all know, I am saving up for the more mutations. That's why I haven't spent them yet. That, and we don't have any mutations yet, I don't believe. I do need to put up a flag for our research facility, and that's just going to help us get back and forth a little bit easier. It's going to show up on our hood. I talked about doing it in the first episode. Totally forgot to do that too. And we also need some dry grass for our lamps. Oh, boy's coming in. Oh god, I'm winded. little spiderlings, they don't play around. They're just like, die. We could always use with some dry grass. I really want to skip the spit and just go. Well, I've already got the spit really, but it's not fully made. It's the Why is the ant? Yeah, boy, get you some. There it is. Oh, Prairie Master. Let's go. Clobber knock you upside the head. Come around these parts. I'm just out here trying to get some dry grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got these guys coming out of left field. He hit me trying to get him. Anyways, let's go ahead and take this opportunity to turn on our... We need another milk muller. Oh my gosh. We can at least turn on Perry Master. So we got that. That's going to make our parries or perfect blocks restore more stamina. So hopefully I'm not going to be getting gassed as much. How did I wind up over here by this anthill? This is kind of little spoilers. Little spoilers. Not many though. We need the hatchery. Once we get the hatchery, it's going to send us back here. Just so you're aware. Not a huge ordeal. This is why we need our trail flags, because we're not going to be having any issues finding where we need to go with our trail flags. I'm like so lost right now. I hear that raw science stuff. Where's that? There it is, baby. I think we need to go back that way. I could always check my map, I guess.
Why does science tingle?
Yeah, let's go there. Let's get some water too while we're up here out and about.
Ready to break up a sweat.
Got some mites. Doesn't even know what hit him. Alright, we're going this way. So we'll get our, ooh, an aphid. That'd be nice to eat. Don't know who killed that, but thank you. Steal your food. There we go. First things first, putting up our little flag so we don't lose this place again. Go ahead and cook up that aphid now, just clear up some inventory. And then this flag will help clear up maybe a little inventory? Probably not.
Didn't even break a sweat.
In my panic, I apparently hit the caps lock button. Alright, let's go in here, research this top. There it is, boom. Now we can make our sap collectors. This is going to be really, really handy for us later. Leveled up. We didn't get the Warhammer yet. I don't know what we need for the upgraded Warhammer. Maybe I was thinking it was level 3 and it's actually level 4. But I am going to run back to base. I'm going to get the stuff with the dry grass made that I was needing. I'm probably going to build some of those sap catchers. So
Spiderlings are so feisty.
We'll see you in a second. All I'm out here trying to do is just farm, and this stupid little spider come along and almost killed me. And pop a milkshake. Let's put that on our bar. How about that? Anyways, yeah. Okay. We're out here doing creepy things in the middle of the night. I got my pallet built. We rolled up on this sleeping spider weaver. We're gonna go ahead and jump him. You know, gotta get our dandelion. His boy coming in to help. I wanna get this turned on over here. Good grief, they're everywhere. Mainly because there's scorpions that kind of roll over here at night. And I don't want to miss some of that sweet, sweet action. I do realize that it's nighttime. I'm going to try to make it fast. There is some raw science and a milk muller we're going to go get while we're over here. But yeah, basically I have made my sap catchers. Just giving you guys an update here. I got to get some weed stems. So weed stems are kind of like the main thing that I need the most of right now. And so, but hence the pallet. we're out here with all the creepy colors. We're gonna roll up here real quick and get this raw science. Now, if you look, you might be able to see the top, the very tippy top of the ooh, baby. Come back and get some of these. Anyways, that's our tuft. That's like our falling parachute if we need to. Since we're on a tree base, I'm not saying that I've ever fallen off my base before. I'm just saying it's possible to fall off of our base. Not saying that I did it.
Why
So,
does
we're
science
clear.
tingle?
Just know that it is possible. We'll get this while we're up here too. Ooh, and there's tons of sap. Now we can upgrade our mutation to get 3, even though we only technically have 1 open right now. But that's going to help us in the long run, because once we start actually getting stuff, I feel like that went everywhere but in our pocket. Once we actually start getting stuff, it's going to come in really, really useful. So let's go ahead and set that now before I forget. Wrong button, Brent. So we're going to go into our milk molar. Now this is something different that you couldn't do in the first one. This one you can turn them on wherever. The first one you had to go to like a station and turn them on. And there's also not a whole lot of requirements, like 3. The last one I believe had like 5 or 6. I'm sure that it'll increase as the game goes and they put more in here. But right now there's really not a huge milk molar requirement, which is great. You get jagged just super fast. So we're going to take all of these back to the hacienda, as soon as I remember where I put my pallet. I really like killing ladybugs. I think I expressed that in one of the other videos. However, we don't really need anything from them. We got the head, which is what we need for the Omni tool. So really, there's no reason to fight them, put ourselves in danger. I did have some sap, so I was able to put that on there. And in fact, let's go ahead and pick up some of these. Anyways, I said I'd get to it, but yeah, hang on. Okay, so here we are back at our house. We were able to get the saps made. I made sure that I had my spider silk getting woven in our spinners, what 2 we have. But here we are. Everything is done over here. Let's make sure that we get these going first and foremost. Tons of spider silk. I don't know why we need all the spider silk. We're going to switch this from over to grass, because we do need that. But yeah, we need some more sap, which now we can get from these guys. So we just have sap as soon as we get out of our base. That's going to allow us to build these chests over here. I'm going to name this one bug storage. I like keeping my stuff kind of easy to remember, right? Bug storage, and then we're going to put all things bug related that we don't necessarily need in here. Research that with Might Fuzz, going to fall under that category. I'm going to go ahead and consider woven thread in there. We don't need that. That's bug. Okay, so that takes care of the bug stuff. And now we're going to have more earth storage. We'll give you a leaf, we'll give you green, and we'll put all things that relate to earth in there, which doesn't really leave us a whole lot of inventory. I did not really realize how minimalistic we're playing this right now. If I can get a bow, can I make arrows? I don't have this one. I threw those away. Why would I throw those away? We can't make our second warhammer yet. I don't really want to look at our... Nothing really of use. Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to do now, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we did have to go get a single acorn for our hatchery so we could build this thing. Now, this is what is needed to progress the storyline. I don't know. Put you right there. That's a horrible placement for this. You're going over here. I was going to put my spinners up here, but for now, get this out of the way. You can go here. This is going to allow us to hatch a little buggy. Now we need to get the ant from somewhere, and that's going to be our next objective. Now, right now we don't have a great weapon. I do have some food cooking here to
Need
give us
salt
stamina
and
back.
chili oil.
Let's see if we can make any of our orb weaver armor. We need one more fang. We can make the spalders, or we can make the legs. So it looks like we just need another thing of caterpillars, which caterpillars don't even attack. We can stop by, get an orb weaver on the way there. Let's go do that real quick. Heck yes. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. So we'll go kill the orb weaver. In fact, when I was building our base down here, we might be able to see one.
Let's see.
I saw something, or I heard something. It was snoring from like right here. So I guarantee you that's the orb weaver. But there is one over here that I know about. What's really nice is there are bombardier beetles right down here. So we're like next to every kind of natural resource that we could possibly want. This is not what I was thinking it was. I was thinking that was the arrows for like the water. I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. This game does make me like seriously thirsty in real life, because look at this, look how pure that is.
Gotta hydrate
Slurp it
dominate.
down. Makes me thirsty right now. Alright, here's our thistle needles. We'll get some of these for our arrows, because we will need some of these. We will find arrows, like elemental arrows, in more laboratory things when we get there. What are we fighting? Man, these things hurt so bad. So like baby. Puts baby in a corner. So these ramps right here are super traps. They didn't have this in the first one, but super cool because you can get really, really stuck on them bad. Alright, we're just yellowing this. Get you some. I need your fangs, please. That's what we want. Knock him out. Get some free hits. Doing good on health. Let's go do the 3-strike here. Maybe if we keep the pressure on him, he won't. There it is. Not gonna worry about heals. Give me your fangs. No dice. But we do have some acorns here. Always need some acorns. And the caterpillar is just like right there. We can always go fight the other orb weaver that is right alongside our base. He is really handy because he pops up everywhere once in a while. And we do need more sap. Even though we have the sap collectors, I can't say no to all this sap just right. Where'd it go? Well then. I see one. 2. I don't think the Orb Weaver Jr. gives us fangs, which is kind of weird, right? I think that would. I'm gonna blame that on the set. It's because of the refresh rate. That's what we're going with. Y'all, I swear I am partly decent at this game. I never claim to be the best, but I'm joking about the 75 refresh thing, but I seriously do think that that monitor like screwed me up, because it was an ultra wide, and I had my timing like down, and the little ones just rock me nowadays. I don't get it. Like the first one,
I wouldn't have made
infused
it
brood
this far
mother,
without my
no
lucky
big
backpack.
deal. New game plus, no big deal. Maybe you'll give me 2 of these, and then we can get some armor, and then I can actually take a hit. I do like the way that the Weaver armor looks. I think they did a good job on the model. I would like to play this game the way it's intended, in that... Just give me 2. Alright, in that you have 4 friends. I think that would be an absolute blast, because then you could set it up like some of the armor, like the Ladybug armor, for instance, and the Acorn
break
armor.
up a sweat.
You can make, and it causes you to have generates more threat for you. So the spider would be attacking you more than it would be your friends. And then you could have one that's actually set up to be like a dedicated archer or a dedicated musician. A magician. Where we at? Oh, it's in the thing. consider you early access. It's one of them early access buffs. Okay. God, I really don't want to jump up this. No! So anyways, now that we have to trudge to this, I think there's a mount. So once you get to a certain point, you can have like a different mount, and I think Spider's going to be on there. I think he'll be able to mount a Spider, and he will be able to traverse that without obviously getting stuck like I just did. But that's I don't know if there, I know, spoiler alert, I know that there is something like that in the game. However, I think you have to beat the game in order to unlock it. We're gonna get run over out here in the park. We're just being like New York or someplace. Anyways, you have to beat the game to unlock it, so it doesn't really help us right now. It will. Don't really know if there's a new game plus. I honestly haven't heard about that yet. We're gonna go ahead and make our Horde Weaver stuff while we're here. Weaver spalders, don't mind if I do. Weaver leggings and our. Gotta go do that. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff on so we can actually take a hit.
I feel invincible.
I'm invincible. Coming after you. Go ahead and take these, and then we will like death from above. Where's my thing? Yo, I had a dandelion tuft. I haven't used it. I picked up my backpack since. I think that was one of them trust but verify kind of jumps. I trusted. I just didn't verify. Very quiet. Here we gonna come up on you. Bam! Man, I need a better weapon so bad. This weapon is from where we need to be. It's due for replacement, right? Like I'm not the only one that feels that way. Okay, let's go. There's a smasher. Oh my Lanta. We got everything underneath the sun attacking us right now. We're gonna pull this off. Pull this off. Yeah, boy. Is that 4-1? 4-1? Yeah. Get some more acorns too while we're down here. Can never have enough of those. Plus, we need to get the rest of our spinners going. I know we have spider silk like for days right now, but that will soon change. I want to say. I don't even know if he gave it. Did he give us a mandible? He did. Yes. So we can get our hat now. Okay, once we get that, I feel like. I feel like we should go take on a bombardier beetle to have his parts to get the jerky rack, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's make the hat first. We need more caterpillars. No, it's fine. Our stuff queued up here. Okay, let's go find another caterpillar. Okay. I don't know what's after me. I'm looking for a caterpillar. I hear it. Oh, it's a bombardier beetle. I think he's stuck in the tree. Yeah, he's stuck in the tree. We're just going to chalk that up to early access. A little scary. I don't have any heals. Really should fix that. I can't craft in combat. What kind of broken system is that? I think there's a ladybug around here. Oh, I did forget to add my smasher. Turn that on. Get some more raw science. And there should be a lady or caterpillar up here. see what I can do. Okay, so we haven't found any caterpillars, but we did find some raw science.
Feels scientific.
I don't think that I'm going to be able to find caterpillars on this cycle, and with the way that the video is getting right now, lengthwise, I feel like it is too long. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to call it for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Definitely appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one, where we're going to go get us a buggy.